You just do you.
I'm still dealing with my issues.
That's fine, dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is the fucking Deuce and Booty Juice podcast.
Stop.
We're gonna do it again. This is the most unprofessional, most real, most truthful, catch a good vibration if you can podcast in the universe.
Yes, sir.
You know, we started off with just two peas in a pod. And everybody thought it was so odd that these two peas was in a pod. And what do you know? Best podcast in the world, baby.
We are, baby.
That's right.
We are.
So today we're going to jump around, do a bunch of crazy shit. Or we're going to get us some really serious shit. Whatever. And you know, if you enjoy, if you would, fucking right. Embrace your fucking self.
Let me introduce myself to the people. Peace, love, and light. I am the one they call Young Trouble, a.k.a. Trouble Youth. You know, and I'm in here chilling with my man Deuce. We about to show y'all how we do this, man. We gonna rock it right. You know what I mean? This is strictly for the underground, strictly for the people. You know what I'm saying? This is the movement. This is the movement of job people. So we here to wake up the masses to the truth. And we still gonna keep it fun for y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all back my man Deuce.
Okay, so as we're talking, I'm thinking like, what is the system gonna be here? So I think it's best because we got to pass the phone back and forth. Yeah. Also, the reason why I was doing that hand signal is because the mic is down here. Okay. And so if we get close to the same level, I won't even have to mix it really. We'll just go put it right online. Like So I think the best way to do this too, because we have to pass the phone back and forth, is to like introduce a topic or something, get going on talking about something, and then we'll pass the mic back and forth. Yeah.
Break it off, and I'm here with you. I'm rocking with you.
All right, so let's see, what's the topic that's on my mind? I'm gonna keep it lighthearted for the moment. Doesn't mean we can't go anywhere else. Hip hop music, man. And the truth is, this shit is polluted and fucking been ran down, and it's disturbing to see what it's become. But also, I have to admit that I like a lot of that shit. And actually, my music has become more or less a lot of that shit. Yeah. And when I look at the truth and know the truth, I'm kind of ashamed of that. And I don't really know how to change it so much because I've created a form of making music that is really fun for me. I freestyle, I'll cut a beat on, I don't even have to listen to the beat, or I don't do it without a beat. A lot of times, I don't have to do it with a beat at all. I have this program, I rap a cappella, or I'll rap with a beat in the background low, so that it's not picked up on the microphone. I'll rap a cappella, and then mix it to a beat, and it comes out so perfectly, it blew my fucking mind. And I started doing that a lot. So I can do a shit ton of acapellas really quickly, match them to beats, and fucking put out a whole mixtape like overnight. Well, depending on how much concentration I want to put on it. But look, let me pass the mic. Let me get trouble sometime.
All right, man. So on the topic of hip hop, man. Okay, first let me say this is New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So you know we are musical people, the home of jazz and this, that, and the other. But when we talk about hip hop, what we doing is we basically breaking down a legacy, if you will. You know what I mean? A legacy of sorts. Hip hop was definitely, you know what I'm saying? It was the way of us. It was the way of the people. It was started in the Bronx or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And now it's escalated to worldwide. You know what I'm saying? So where we going at now on the topic of hip hop, like my man Deuce said, yes, we are, you know what I'm saying, currently in a new state of hip hop. We you know what I'm saying, some of it's killing us, some of it's, you know, but you have people that have to each his own, you know what I mean? I don't judge people. I don't knock people for what they listen to or don't listen to, you know what I mean? But for me, I come up in the era of the golden era, you know what I mean? I come up in the legacy, in the beginning of the legacy of real lyricism. You know what I'm saying? Where people actually brought their realities to the form of hip hop. They gave birth to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They taught you what the essence was. They took you on a ride through the urban communities, as they call it. You know what I mean? They took you on a ride through every area that wasn't rich or didn't have the best schools and this, that, and the third. But right now, man, I feel like hip hop is in a state of emergency. And what I mean by state of emergency is we under attack, people. We are being under attack. People don't understand that music is literally supposed to be the cornerstone of reality. It's supposed to be that speaks of one's life through rhythm and poetry, which is rap. You know what I'm saying? Right now, man, we are under attack. And what I mean by that, I'm gonna tell y'all people, we are under attack when our little boys are being confused, are being railroaded and taught to go down a road that leads to their destruction. We are under attack because our little girls are being taught that they have to use their bodies in order to get what they want instead of their minds. We are under attack because hip hop is literally used as a tool for violence, as a tool for lower self, which is hell, but we gonna get into that a little bit later. It is used for so many things that just not right, man. It's like, you know what I mean? There's no righteousness in it. There's no God in it. You know what I mean? Now it's just wicked. Now it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck your side, and there's no unity. And see, what I want to talk about with hip hop is, this is New Orleans, right? The greatest rapper that was ever known to come from these parts was Soulja Slim. Soulja Slim had the power to be one of the great leaders. But Soulja Slim was killed in front of his mom's house. You dig what I'm saying? Soulja Slim was taken out over hatred, over division, over people thinking that the gun is the way of life. Because you've been programmed. You've been taught that if my brother has more than me, if my brother is out here succeeding and I'm out here with nothing, I gotta take him out before he get too big. And this is the thing, this is my problem with hip hop, people. This is the problem that I'm having, because before I got into hip hop, I was strictly a poet. You know what I mean? I was only in poetry. I was only in spoken word. So this is my problem right now that I'm battling. I took a 5-year or 6-year hiatus off, and I was raising my girls, man. So as I sit back and I look at the way that hip hop went, when I tell you that, so it's for some people know how to make it work to their, you know what I mean, their convenience. Some people know how to keep it going and keep it fun and keep it this and keep it that. But at the end of the day, man, when we get down to the nitty gritty, people, when we get down to the reality, we are so twisted. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry for taking up so much time, big dudes.
Time doesn't matter at all. I would say only thing that matters is we don't have two microphones, so we're not able to.
So we gotta swap.
Yeah.
swap, you know. So.
And so like when I have a thought on something, it doesn't. What I'm gonna do, and I don't mind exposing like what we're doing here. So if I raise my hand up like that, doesn't at all mean pass the mic right away. It just means like, hey, I got something to say, and when you So yeah, and you do the same thing, so I'll know when to pass the mic.
We building, so we gonna
Of course.
Get it going, man.
Of course. And I feel like I think what I wanted to say was about greed.
Yes.
And like keeping people down, and once you get some money or whatever, you holding other motherfuckers down instead of bringing motherfuckers on board with you.
Right.
I think that's a fucking human thing, man. And it's fucking stuck in humans' minds that there's not enough on the planet. That God didn't create enough. So there's only a limited amount, and I got to get mine and hold on to mine. And I can't share it because I only got so much. And that's a human and a spiritual fucking thing, dude. And that I ain't got the answer, you know. And
none of us do, man. We still searching, man.
Right.
We still searching.
But I do. I'm trying to keep on topic or something, but topics don't matter. We're just gonna have natural conversation. I do definitely agree that some of the perversion in hip hop that's going on is crazy. It's been happening for years. My way of accepting it, I always believed in lyricism in rap music. And I gotta rehash some of the things me and you might know what we're talking about, but now we're talking to everybody. So like, my first shit was KRS-One, Cannabis, C Race Walls. I always wrote music. My process of recording music was to sit down and write and perfect it. And I believed in real hip hop, and I learned as much as I could about hip hop culture so that I would feel like I earned my spot in hip hop. Right. And but my way of dealing with what's going on today happened through Lil B. And Lil B I thought was a fucking genius that he took the whole world, flipped it upside down, and did it on purpose. Like, he did terrible raps off beat and weird shit, said weird shit, did gay shit on purpose, just so he could take every rule and break it. And I thought that was the most ingenious thing ever. And so all of a sudden I understood what Lil B was doing and what the new guys were doing. And first off, like Young Thug on the skirt issue, if Young Thug is gay, I don't fucking have a problem with it. He's gay, and if he wants to wear skirts, let him wear skirts. I'm not going to tell him he can't fucking rap or can't be in a music video because he wants to wear skirts. I think the problem is we're worried that that's going to become a thing in hip-hop, and that's going to become the cool thing to wear skirts.
To the kids. Only to the kids, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to look at how hip-hop is viewed. It's not viewed, it's viewed by other people. It's viewed by the older, you know what I'm saying, the older gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? But hip-hop is solely for the kids. So when you doing things like that, like, I don't have nothing personal, no personal ill feelings toward any of these new guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy to see my brothers excelling in life and making a name for themselves and building whatever legacies they decide to leave behind. But when you do things like a man in a goddamn skirt, let me tell you why it's a problem to me. It's not a problem if you're gay. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to seem too homophobic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem on what the next person decides, how they decide to live their life. You know what I mean? But when you're doing that and you're not literally in that lifestyle, what you're doing, you're perpetuating this whole ordeal with young black males. Because believe it or not, they're the ones that's seeing you and that's viewing you, and they like, what the fuck going on?
Keep holding it. Continue.
Okay.
But have you seen all the videos of black men in Hollywood wearing dresses?
Yes. And let me address that. It ain't just in hip hop, man. Yeah. It ain't just in the hip hop. It's in all forms of entertainment. You know what I mean? Every way you look. Like, I gotta stress this, man. I don't have no problem with the homosexual community. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all rights. Y'all able to get married. You know what I mean? Kudos to y'all. Do your thing, man. But my problem is when you're showing this to little kids that have no idea about what the fuck is a sexual preference, about what, you know what I mean, what men are supposed to wear, what women are supposed, they don't know these things. So when they see you doing this, they get confused in who they are. You dig what I'm saying? Okay, let me pass it back to Big Deuce.
Well, the only reason why I want to say something is because art, and also I want to keep in mind we have a 15-minute limit only because on YouTube they only allow me to do 15 minutes. Yeah.
YouTube?
Yeah. Oh shit, we're at 13 fucking minutes. What we're gonna do is when it gets close to 15, we're gonna just do another one and continue.
Yeah, let's go.
And I think there's a minute two here.
About hip-hop,
I want to say on the gay thing. A child that's watching Young Thug or any other rapper wear a dress, are they so, like, if I was a kid and I saw that, would I automatically become gay? Like, no. Like, I was intelligent enough to make a decision.
Yeah. You know, we are all born. We are all born, and I don't care who you are, white, black, whatever. We are all born with the free will to know what's right and what's wrong. What feels right to you and what feels wrong to you. So I'm not saying that what he's doing is solely gonna make the kids gay or whatever. What I'm saying is, yeah, you're confusing. You know what I'm saying? You're confusing the generation of kids that's looking for answers, much like the parents. We're still looking for answers. You know what I mean? So basically, man, what I'm saying is think before you do. You dig what I'm saying? If I'm this way and that, be that way. But still keep in mind that there are people watching you. There are fans all around the world. And believe it or not, the fans are what make the artists. You know what I'm saying? They would get the artists to that form to where they making millions. Yeah.
Well, oh, my bad. You were right. Okay, we're on 11 seconds over, so that's fine. Perfect time.